Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the December 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as meaning of the tarot cards. I do recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and get into it here, Virgo. Column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to talk about anything major coming for December. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, let's go ahead and get into it here. Going back to column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. We have the summary affirmation card of expectation. One of my favorite cards here. When I see this, I feel like the month was better than expected. So I'm glad to hear that we had a pretty decent last few weeks. Things exceeded expectations. But let's see what messages we are bringing through here, Virgo. The first card we have coming up is the Strength card. The Strength card is a card of self-love, self-respect. This could also be a card of courage with the lion on the card here. So I feel like we made decisions that benefited us, so I like to see that. We made a bold move, but it was something that was like important to us, something that feels good to us, something that was meaningful for us, Virgo. The next card we have here is the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a card of protecting yourself, defending yourself. Again, this is like doing for yourself, watching out for yourself, self-love, self-respect. So I like this. We had us top of mind, which is not at all selfish. It's good that you prioritize yourself here, Virgo. At the bottom, we have the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords can be a decision card. So I feel like we made some sort of decision. But again, we made it for us, looking out for us, which is great to see. Let's see, though, what other messages I can give you here. Okay, first up we have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is wishes coming true. It's material abundance. It's good health. It's interesting. I feel like you saw the path forward. You saw how to accomplish something you want. And again, you prioritized yourself. You prioritized this goal, this thing that you wanted, which is really neat to see. And went after it for yourself. So a way to do for yourself here, Virgo. The next card that we have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very strategic, very intentional. I like this move long term. I feel like it was well played. It was something that will benefit you going forward. And at the bottom here we have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is a celebration card. Right now I feel like you might not be feeling the full effect, the full benefits of it, but definitely that will be happening. Also, I feel like people back you. They supported this decision. They supported your efforts, which is nice to see. There's a nice circle of support that comes with the 3 of Cups. Okay, moving on to our next column here, Virgo. Another summary affirmation card here for you. So this is kind of big messages coming for December. We have the card renewal. I like to see renewal, especially knowing that we're at the last month of the year. We need to kind of get rested, renewed, ready to go for 2024. So I like this kind of renewal of energy. So hopefully there's some downtime, some time for you to recharge, get your energies renewed. But love to see the renewal of energies there. Well, let's see what messages I can share for you here. Okay, first up we have this 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is a card of withdrawing, retreating, moving on. Again, we just touched on this a little bit here, Virgo, but we are getting ready to move on to the next year. I love this, though, specifically. So with the 8 of Cups, this is a card of like the grass is greener on the other side. It's very much so a progress card. So we're moving into the next year, and I think that 2024 is going to have a lot of really promising things for you. Again, grass is greener on the other side. But through and through, I feel like you're really getting yourself ready to go, getting ready to make that transition. We're ready to leave some stuff behind in 2023. The next card we have is the Three of Cups. Take time to celebrate the year. Take time to enjoy your friends and family. Again, we just talked about the Three of Cups. This is a celebration card, so again, go out and enjoy your friends and family. There's a nice circle of support here as well, so enjoying with those people closest to you. But do a little bit of reflection, do a little bit of celebration, enjoy friends and family. At the bottom here we have the Devil card. The Devil card is a card of overdoing things. It can be like greed, envy, materialism, obsession. It's really things that don't serve us well. The nice thing is, again, we're renewing, we're recovering from this point. This is one of the things that we'll be leaving behind. So any of those not so good things that we have from 2023, I really see you progressing forward, renewing forward from, which is so nice to see. Let's take a look at our clarifiers though and see what other messages we have here, Virgo. First up, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of gains. We're gaining a lot. We've gained a lot of knowledge, experience. We're ready to go for 2024. This is also a card of like luxury. I feel like we're moving into a more period of luxury. We're moving into more gains. There's also going to be more enjoyment. The Nine of Pentacles is like a card of enjoyment. So we're moving towards those things. We're moving towards luxury. We're moving towards enjoyment. So those are good things to see. Again, really supporting that renewal of energy. The next card we have is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles can be a big money card. There could be some like lump sum of money, some sort of inheritance coming in here. Nine of Pentacles is a financial gain card as well. So I don't know if we're prepping for new money going into 2024. Or perhaps there's some new money coming in now at the end of this year. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is also like very long-term and strategic. So I like that we're setting ourselves up here for the new year. At the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. I've said it a gazillion times in this row, but of course the new year is coming here, Virgo, which is really important. This is also a card of clarity, and I feel like we've gotten clarity on some of these things, you know, some of the things that we wish to leave behind, some of the things that we don't want to carry forward, some of the things that are not serving us so well. So understanding those. This can also be like a card of conflicts, and this is like moving past some of those conflicts as well there, Virgo. Okay, let's take a look at our next column now, which is anything related to money. So quick money message here for you. We have an affirmation. Love and happiness can coexist with wealth. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money here, Virgo. First up, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a very generous card. This is a card of giving or receiving. It does look like there's a lot of potential to receive some pretty significant money going into the end of this month, so I like to see that. The next card that we have is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very traditional, very conventional. I feel like we're going to kind of just stick with the routine going into the end of the year. I will say the Hierophant's also expectations card though, so I feel like this new money really could exceed expectations. Again, it looks like there's some pretty significant financial gains or big money coming in. At the bottom we have the Hermit. The Hermit's a card of going within for clarity. What I'm hearing is there kind of needs to be some sort of pause. I'm going to clarify what this is, but I'm hearing pause. I don't know if it's pause when we get the new money or pause as we're just going into the end of the year and getting recharged. But the message I'm hearing here is pause. So let's see what other messages I can give you. First up, we have the Page of Pentacles here, Virgo. With the Page of Pentacles, this is a patience card, so feeding back into that pause. The Page of Pentacles, though, this is like new job, new career, new money, some sort of new income, some sort of new money news. So it does seem like there's new money coming in, but it's like when we get the money, we need to like pause and think about what we're doing with it, where we're going with it. So I don't know. If you get like a check, I would sit on it a while. Don't rush to cash that check. I can't see exactly why we need to pause, why we need to hold here, Virgo, but I just share the messages as I see them, so hopefully that applies and makes sense to you. The next card we have is the Eight of Wands. I do see you like wanting to go fast. This is a very fast-paced card, but again, the message is pause. So I would hope for moving past if we can here. This is going to be finding out news as well, so I feel like this is finding out news of that money coming in. At the bottom here, we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. It's a card of communication. I feel like we almost like need to get our ducks in the row. So it's like there's things that we have to figure out now that the money's coming, or even like paperwork to get the money or something of that sort. So just be aware of that. I feel like we need to get our ducks in the row. So perhaps that's the pause. That's the wait to figure out what we need to do. This is also a card of skill, quality, craftsmanship. I feel like this money potentially is not coming from your typical line of income, so it's maybe not career related, but we still need to stay focused on career too. So this is about putting like our best work forward, skill, quality, craftsmanship, still doing good work. So again, this money seems to be separate from our day-to-day job, but we need to also like keep up the routine, keep doing our normal work at our day job. Okay, moving on to our next column now. Let's talk about anything related to love. So a quick love message for you. Embrace. Through each other, you will find the missing pieces. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here, Virgo. But let's go ahead and take a look here. So first up, we have the Tower card. The Tower card can be some sort of unwanted change, something unexpected. I tell people we plan for ABC, but DEF happens instead. So I do feel like there's some sort of change in plans that's coming up this month. The next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new money card, so perhaps plans have to change because again, we need to like go through a process to obtain this new money. So maybe that changes the plans that we have. So some way, somehow, I feel like this new money could derail existing plans. We're a little bummed that we don't get to follow whatever plans we had here, Pisces. I'm going to clarify this a little bit more, but this is kind of like, again, we had something planned, but now we have to do something else instead. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card of having to make a decision. It also can feel like compromise. So again, we had ABC plan, DEF needs to happen now. So of course we're kind of feeling in this position of compromise. We have to make the decision. I feel like something else took priority. Maybe perhaps it's not even related to that new money, but again, something else has come up that we have to deal with first. The next card we have is the Ten of Swords. Again, we're feeling a little bummed. I think that things shifted. I just keep hearing something come up that we have to deal with first. At the bottom here, though, we have the Six of Cups. I will say this is a card of reunion, so I think we'll have another opportunity to get reconnected. We'll still be able to follow that plan. It's just not the day or the time that we thought it would be initially. And then this is you receiving. So again, it's like to get to this money, or I think it's related to this money coming in, you have to take action there instead. But it's like in order to receive, we have to take that action. But again, there will be an opportunity. This is like reunion. This is still living it out here. So we get to do what you want to do. It's just not the date or time that it was initially scheduled. So perhaps a little bit of a plan change there for you, Virgo. Okay, now our fifth and final column, a message from our future self or spirit guides. This is something to carry into the month of December for you. We have the card Efficiency. I am a big fan of the Efficiency card. For those of you who know me, I work in business efficiency, so I love this. Be thinking about getting a lot done, but not only getting a lot done, but doing things as efficiently as possible. So efficiency is going to be important to get done what we need to get done in December. Okay, so let's take a look here. First, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak. This could be loss, separation, grief. These are some hard feelings happening here. So we have two cards of low feelings. This is like needing to heal, though. This is needing to pull the sword from our own heart. We need to do some sort of recovery here, Virgo. This is us kind of sitting in that low spot. You see the sky is dark, the swords are stuck into us, we're laid down flat. So again, we need to make some sort of change to get us back on the right path here. I feel like in terms of efficiency, this is like something to do with routine. So how do we kind of pull ourselves out of this not feeling so good routine? At the bottom here, we have the Nine of Cups. This is, again, wishes coming true, material abundance, good health, happiness. We have our Nine of Cups in both corners here, which is neat to see. I want to focus in on the good health, though. So again, I feel like there's some sort of routine that's not as it should be. And again, we need to figure out how we can adjust. So how do we get from not feeling so good to feeling in a much better place? Some sort of healing, some sort of recovery needs to happen here. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Lover's card. The Lover's card is a card of deep love, it's partnership, it's strength together. I think there's a really good support system here for you. But this is also self-love to get ourselves where we need to be. So I would say leverage resources available to you, because again, there's a lot of love surrounding you here, Virgo, but this has to come from a point of self-love where we want to get ourselves in a better place. The next card we have is the Moon card. The Moon card is a card of voluntary changes. So again, we do need to make some changes so we can get ourselves back on the right path, get ourselves feeling better. And at the bottom we have the Emperor. This is very long-term. This is very strategic. So it's like this is a change we need to make, and it's change that we need to make now. The Emperor is also like a respect card. So this is, again, that self-respect, that self-love here. All right, Virgo, so at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video here and think of them. But question number 1, we have the Queen of Diamonds. This is number 12 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2, we have the Two of Hearts. This is number 19 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3, we have the Seven of Diamonds, number 21 card. That's going to be a yes for you as well. So 3 yeses across the board there. We're also going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of December. Virgo, your crystal this month is Emerald, which is good for harmony and beauty. Opens you up to a partner. Very revitalizing and gives a nice sense of togetherness. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. We can all use a little bit more healing. This says, when you can't remember why you were hurt, that is when you are healed. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, if you haven't done so already, also I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Virgo, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the year in December.